Hey all y'all cigar box guitar gurus. Working on this here neck that goes in that deadwood box. Thought I'd be a little further along by now, but you know, life. Sometimes we still gotta work. Make some money. Keep the lights on. I got me a little wood burner. You can buy these anywhere. Get them to the Walmart or whatnot. But this one's got little teepees and whatnot on it. I'm gonna center spot. I'm gonna use that for the fret marker. Get it oriented like I want it. Yeah, that'll work. I'm gonna go down here and do this real quick. So what y'all been up to? I've been kind of lagging behind on everything. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Gonna put 2 right here. One, 2, 3 is 15, 16, 17. Alright, that's cool. Check it out. My old marker dots there. Whew. I did that fairly straight too, old freehand. Hang on, I gotta unplug this thing. It stays hot. Hang on. Alright then, I'm back. But yeah, we been a little busy, been a little crazy. Can't say life gets in the way. It's just life. Camera looks kind of hazy. I don't know, my light might be going out on me. But yeah, I'm trying to get this here deadwood finished up. I wanted to have it done before I run into my buddy at the soccer fields, but didn't get there. It's been one crazy week, but I did get the frets done. They're in there nice and smooth. Just got the markers on there. Got the neck chawed out so I can stick it in the box. Got it burnt a little bit. I don't know if that's where I'm gonna stop that or not. I need to sand it a little bit more, but I think what I'm gonna do is hit it with a really light sandpaper, and then I'm gonna put some lacquer on it, a few coats of lacquer, if the elements will allow. I'm not gonna spray that crap in my shop. It just kind of lingers. I don't like to smell it. But that's where we're at on this. I got this one done. As soon as I can put it together, it'll be finished. All I got to do is throw the tuners in there and string it up. It's just this part is a slow process where you got to glue everything up and wait. Put the frets in, you know, that's a joy. I don't mind it most of the time, but it can be aggravating. Getting this neck to sit in this box just right has been a booger bear. But I'm just trying to get it lower than that little humbucker right there. Thought about cutting the box open and recessing it, but the humbucker is a little bit thicker than the box, so I'd have to put some wings right here on the side. I'm gonna have to do that anyways, but I didn't want it to come all the way up. I didn't want it touching the bottom of the box. But I think I got it now. It'll sit on there like that. Got plenty of distance between the fretboard now, going over the fretboard. So when I put my bridge on, this is slightly bigger than it should be, but I'll have plenty of downward angle. Getting that box top right and then getting it to sit with any kind of a back angle in the bottom of that box, that was what was tricky. So I'm having to build some different things in there to make it stand up like it's supposed to. Once it's done though, she gonna play. But then I got to wire everything up. I didn't want to wire everything up and then try to backtrack and all that. I want everything to be apart. I've almost decided to put one single sound hole in the face of this for the simple reason that I've got to put those pots on here somewhere. I'm not going to do it down here. That's going to be, one, it'd be in the picture. Two, it'd be right in the way of your strumming. I would have to put the pots way over on the end. I don't want to do that. And my jack's going to go through the end down here, so you can't put the pots on top of the jack because things won't work. It's just been a bunch of eyeballing and measuring and going back and doing again what you thought was gonna work. All of them's different. That's why they're fun. Gotta take your time. Don't get no rush. You get in a rush, you mess something up, and then you gotta back up and do it all again. Speaking of, I've got a neck over there that I had worked out, and it was perfect. And then all of a sudden I did something wrong and can't use it. Not on this guitar. All these, even if I have to cut that neck down and use it some other way, I still got good wood. I can use it for blocking or building things up inside the box. It's not a loss. But see, like this thing here, it still wants to be a little wobbly, so I'll get my chisel one more time. Come over here like so, and just kind of use it kind of like a plane. I'll start over here on the low side, and you can feel it grab in the high. And it's usually right in the middle is where I miss, because you can go downhill pretty easy, but the top of that heel is what really messes you up. And if you ain't got good calibrated eyeballs, you can't tell if that's flat or not. It looks flat when you're messing with it, but you know, just taking off little bits at a time. Clean all that racket. Now, when you're doing this, keep your hands away from the end of your chisel, because if you slip with this chisel, you're going to rip yourself open. So keep your hands back. Keep your chisel pointed away from your hand. Ask me how I know. I ain't never done nothing like that before. I don't know why I'm shaking you over there. The table ain't even attached to that. Get it down here. Sure don't want to drag this thing off here and stick it in your leg. It looks plumb flat. Try her one more time right here and see if she rocks. That feels pretty good. Trying to get the bottom of the fretboard lined up with the top of the box. And then when I put it in the box, I can drop the whole thing back just a hair. Just a hair. And that keeps me a good back angle here, but also gives me a place. I don't want to do it like a straight through neck. It is going to be kind of straight in the box, but I want to give it a little back angle because I want this thing to have a little bit more playing area than just a straight through neck. I want it to sit down right here so you have some room to strum without scraping the box all up. You don't want to dilute the picture that much that fast. And it's going to be a young man playing this thing, so I'm going to say his picking hand ain't as sturdy as he needs it to be yet, so he will be dragging across that face right there. You don't want to mess it up. You want it to last a little while anyways. But that's where we're at. I'm fixing to go to putting electronics together and putting the jacks in the box. You know, but yeah, that's where we're at today. I didn't get finished when I wanted to get it finished. I got to put some lacquer on this thing, get her all laid in. I got the heel work done. It's smoothed out. See the little bobble right there? I'm gonna leave that little bobble in it, so when you run your hand down it, boop, you feel it. Boop, you feel it. Everything's pretty smooth. There's a baby's butt there. Like I said, y'all know me, I like to leave little things in there. You can see that little right there beside that bottom tuner hole. Kind of got a little glitch in the system, but I'm gonna leave that in there. That's character. And you don't want to put something together unless you're just trying to do something fine. And I'm working on one. It's going to take a while to do because I'm doing real slow. I want that thing to be perfect. But when you're doing stuff like this, these things are meant to be played, meant to be beat up, meant to be just used, right? It's a cigar box guitar. So leaving a little character in there, it just allows the person that's buying it the opportunity to tell themselves, hey, it's already got this in it. It's not going to hurt it if I bump it. It's not going to hurt me to just set it in the corner or something like that. It's kind of like buying a used truck. You buy a new truck, you ain't taking that thing in the woods. But you buy a used truck that's got scratches on it already, we're going to the woods, right? Kind of like that. We know it's new, but, you know, you want to give it some opportunity to live. And the older it looks when you first get it made, the better off you're going to be. Because then you're not so scared of bumping it. And these are just oak necks, man. You mess that up, I can build you another one. How about that? But that's where we at today. That's all I wanted to drop on you. Get a little bit of time in. Show you what I'm up to. I'm going to finish this box out. I got a little brace in the bottom of the box gluing, or drying, the glue drying. So that's going to be a minute before I mess with that. But after that, it'll take me about, I don't know, another hour and I'll have it put together and we'll be playing. And if I can get it done today, I'll jump back on here and show you the finished product. But I'm thinking because of the moisture that's in the air and the rain coming at us, I think it's going to be tomorrow before I get done, because this lacquer's got to sit a little while. You can't just jump in there and start messing with it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and get this lacquered out, get her hung up and lacquered out, get a scuff sand on it, another layer of lacquer if weather permits, and then we'll go from there. All right, well, that's all I got. Y'all come back and see me now. Bye.